Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Imagine a discovery so shocking that it could rewrite history as we know it. A colossal structure buried more than 3,000 feet beneath the Earth's surface, hidden from sight for thousands, perhaps even millions, of years. Who built it? Was it the work of an unknown ancient civilization, far older and more advanced than we ever imagined? Or could it be something even more mysterious? Evidence of extraterrestrial influence, lost technology, or a forgotten chapter of human history deliberately erased? Throughout history, the idea of hidden underground structures has fascinated researchers, archaeologists, and conspiracy theorists alike. Legends of lost civilizations, secret chambers beneath ancient cities, and even entire underground worlds appear in cultures worldwide. From the myths of Agartha and Shambhala in Buddhist traditions to the Native American stories of underground ancestors, there are persistent accounts suggesting that something is buried beneath us, something we were never meant to find. But in recent years, modern science has uncovered anomalies deep within the Earth, unexplained voids, massive underground caverns, and what appear to be man-made structures buried beneath layers of rock and sediment. Some of these discoveries challenge everything we thought we knew about the timeline of human civilization. Could this discovery be the smoking gun that proves humanity's past is far more complex than mainstream history suggests? In this video, we'll dive deep into the scientific discoveries that have revealed mysterious structures hidden far beneath the surface. The ancient myths and legends that may have been describing these places long before modern technology could detect them. The conspiracy theories that claim powerful forces have worked to suppress knowledge of underground civilizations. What could be hiding beneath our feet? Is it simply a forgotten part of human history, an advanced civilization lost to time, or evidence of something far beyond our understanding? Prepare to have your perception of history shattered, because this discovery might just change everything. In a discovery that has left scientists stunned and scrambling for answers, researchers have detected what appears to be a massive underground structure buried nearly 3,000 feet beneath the Earth's surface. This enigmatic formation, which shows signs of deliberate construction, was first detected during deep Earth seismic scans, part of a geological survey intended to map subterranean formations. But instead of the usual rock layers and natural caverns, they found something that should not be there. How it was found. Science meets the unknown. The discovery was made accidentally when geophysicists were studying underground fault lines in a region long thought to be geologically unremarkable. Seismic waves, which are used to create images of the Earth's interior, revealed an anomaly, something solid, structured, and vast. Unlike natural underground formations, which have irregular and random shapes, this one appeared to have straight lines, symmetrical patterns, and precise angles, features that are highly unnatural for anything formed through normal geological processes. To confirm these findings, additional ground-penetrating radar, GPR scans, and magnetic resonance imaging were conducted. The results only deepened the mystery. The structure appeared to be composed of gigantic, megalithic walls, some extending for miles beneath the surface. The materials did not match any known natural rock formations in the area. Some readings suggested an unknown metallic composition, which could indicate advanced engineering far beyond what we associate with early human civilizations. Some sections of the structure emitted strange, low-frequency vibrations, almost as if they were still active or serving some unknown purpose. Initial observations. A structure. Out of time? When a small team of exploratory drillers attempted to extract samples from the anomaly, they encountered something unexpected. Instead of simply breaking through layers of earth and rock, their equipment met resistance as if they had struck a surface far harder than anything they anticipated. Initial borehole samples revealed smooth, precision-cut stone, much like the megalithic blocks seen in ancient ruins such as Baalbek or Pumapunku, but buried thousands of feet deeper than any known civilization should have been able to reach. Strange engravings, what appeared to be symbols, glyphs, or markings, resembling no known language but showing patterns suggestive of intelligent design. The presence of anomalous energy fields, which caused some instruments to behave erratically, as if they were being disrupted by an unseen force. What could this be? As the scientific community scrambles to explain this discovery, theories range from the plausible to the extraordinary. Could this be the remnants of a lost civilization, one that existed long before recorded history and had technological capabilities beyond what we've ever imagined? Was this structure built with a purpose we cannot yet comprehend? Perhaps an ancient power station, an underground city, or even a vault preserving knowledge from a forgotten era? Or could this be something even more unsettling? Evidence of non-human intelligence, either terrestrial or extraterrestrial, that predates human civilization itself. The deeper scientists look, the less sense this discovery makes. And as we continue to uncover more about what lies beneath, we may be forced to rewrite history entirely. But one thing is certain: this is only the beginning of an investigation that could shake our understanding of the past and our place in the universe to its very core. The discovery of a massive, unexplained structure buried deep beneath the Earth's surface raises a profound question. Could this be evidence of a lost civilization, one far older than we ever imagined? If so, it wouldn't be the first time humanity has uncovered proof of ancient underground societies. Around the world, we've already found remarkable examples of deep, labyrinthine cities that defy conventional explanations. Ancient underground cities, evidence of a hidden past? Throughout history, civilizations have gone underground, whether for protection, survival, or unknown reasons. Some of the most baffling ancient underground structures include Derinkuyu, Turkey, an underground metropolis from Antiquity, one of the most mysterious and advanced underground cities ever discovered. Derinkuyu lies hidden beneath Cappadocia, Turkey. This vast, multi-level complex was carved directly into the volcanic rock, with enough space to house over 20,000 people, along with food storage, ventilation shafts, communal rooms, and even religious temples. But here's where things get even stranger. Some of Derinkuyu's tunnels descend more than 200 feet underground, deeper than many modern subway systems. Massive stone doors weighing thousands of pounds were designed to seal off entrances, suggesting its inhabitants were hiding from something. There is no definitive record of who built it or why, only that it existed thousands of years before recorded history. Could Derinkuyu be a surviving fragment of a much older underground civilization? And if ancient people were already building deep underground thousands of years ago, is it possible that even older and deeper cities remain undiscovered? The Hypogeum of Hal Saflieni, Malta, a structure beyond explanation discovered in 1902. The Hypogeum of Hal Saflieni is an underground temple-like structure in Malta, dating back to at least 4000 BCE, making it one of the oldest known underground structures in the world. But what makes it truly strange is its architectural precision and unexplained acoustic properties. Certain chambers amplify sound in a way that affects brain activity, suggesting the structure may have been used for mystical or scientific purposes. The site contained elongated skulls that some researchers claim belong to a now extinct branch of humanity. There are no known civilizations from this era capable of constructing something this complex beneath the earth. Did the builders of the Hypogeum inherit their knowledge from an even earlier civilization, one that predates known history? Could there be older, deeper civilizations? The idea of ancient underground cities raises an even bigger question. What if civilization didn't start 10,000 years ago, but much, much earlier? Some researchers believe that pre-Ice Age civilizations may have existed, only to be wiped out by cataclysmic events such as the Younger Dryas impact event, 12,800 years ago, which some believe caused mass extinctions and the sudden collapse of early human societies. Rapid sea level rise after the last ice age, which could have buried ancient coastal cities. Shifting tectonic plates that may have swallowed entire civilizations underground. If this is true, then it's possible that the deep Earth structure recently discovered is not just a random anomaly, but evidence of a long-lost chapter of human history, buried beneath the surface for tens of thousands of years. Inner Earth. Civilizations in myth and folklore. The idea of hidden civilizations beneath the Earth is not new. In fact, it's been part of mythology and folklore for centuries, appearing in cultures around the world. Agartha and Shambhala, Buddhist and Hindu traditions. Ancient texts describe hidden underground cities where advanced beings live in sky. Secrecy. The hollow earth theory. Some believe there could be vast, interconnected tunnels or even entire worlds inside the planet, possibly remnants of an older civilization. Native American legends, the Hopi, Apache, and Zuni tribes tell stories of their ancestors emerging from subterranean realms, guided by beings from the stars. If these myths were simply primitive imagination, why do so many ancient cultures tell similar stories? Could they be memories of a real lost civilization, passed down through generations? A civilization buried in time? As researchers continue to investigate the massive structure buried 3,000 feet below, it's becoming clear that something doesn't add up. Could this be the missing link to a forgotten civilization, one that thrived underground long before our recorded history began? If so, who were they? And what happened to them? As we move deeper into this mystery, one thing is certain. History is far older and far stranger than we ever imagined. The recent discovery of a massive underground structure buried 3,000 feet beneath the Earth's surface has sparked intense debate among researchers. While mainstream science struggles to explain its existence, some theorists suggest it could be evidence of a lost civilization or even advanced ancient technology. To better understand this mystery, let's explore real geological anomalies, some of which challenge conventional explanations, and the theories surrounding whether such structures could be remnants of a forgotten past. Real geological anomalies. That defy explanation, the Vredefort crater, South Africa, a deep impact site with unexplained formations at over 190 miles wide, the Vredefort crater in South Africa is the largest known impact crater on Earth, dating back nearly 2 billion years. While its origins as an asteroid impact site are well established, there are strange underground formations in the area that have puzzled scientists for decades. Deep beneath the crater, researchers have discovered perfectly spherical metallic objects, some with grooved patterns found embedded in ancient rock layers. These objects, known as Klerksdorp spheres, are estimated to be billions of years old, yet they appear to be artificially shaped, a fact that challenges everything we know about early Earth. Some theorists suggest they could be artifacts from an ancient advanced civilization, while others speculate they are remnants of an unknown geological process. If such strange metallic formations exist in a known impact site, could similar unexplained structures exist even deeper within the Earth? The moonshaft of Slovakia, a buried metallic anomaly in the 1940s, a bizarre underground discovery was reported in Slovakia. Known as the moonshaft, this mysterious metallic tunnel-like structure was supposedly found deep within a cave system. Witnesses claim the structure was made of an unknown, smooth, reflective metal, resistant to damage from tools. Some researchers believe it could be part of an ancient technological artifact, possibly buried over tens of thousands of years. However, because its exact location remains unconfirmed, skeptics argue that it could be a legend. But what if it's real? Could this moonshaft be connected to other deep Earth structures like the one discovered 3,000 feet below the surface? The Yonaguni Monument, Japan, a sunken megastructure off the coast of Yonaguni, Japan, lies an underwater structure that has baffled experts for decades. Known as the Yonaguni Monument, it features massive step-like terraces and straight edges, resembling a pyramid-like construction, precisely carved channels and right-angled formations, making it look engineered rather than natural. The structure is estimated to be over 10,000 years old, suggesting it may have been built before the end of the last ice age, when sea levels were much lower. While some geologists argue that it could be a natural rock formation, others believe it could be the ruins of a lost civilization, submerged over thousands of years. Could the newly discovered deep Earth structure be similar in nature? An ancient, long-buried monument built by a forgotten people? Theories. Could this be the remnants of an advanced civilization? The existence of these unexplained underground formations raises the question, what if our history is much older than we think? Was this structure built before the last ice age and buried over time? If the 3,000-foot deep anomaly is indeed artificial, it would suggest that it was built long before recorded history, possibly before the last ice age, or 12,000 years ago. This aligns with theories that an advanced prehistoric civilization may have once thrived, only to be wiped out by cataclysmic events such as the Younger Dryas impact event, which may have caused massive flooding and wiped out early civilizations. Plate tectonics and continental shifts, which could have buried entire cities over millennia. Glacial movement, which could have slowly hidden ancient structures beneath layers of rock and ice. If true, this discovery could rewrite human history, proving that civilizations far older than Mesopotamia once existed, and perhaps even possessed knowledge we have yet to understand. Could it be the remnants of an unknown, highly advanced civilization? Some theorists take this idea even further, suggesting that these buried structures are not just evidence of an early lost society, but one that was highly advanced, perhaps even possessing technology comparable to or beyond what we have today. Could the materials found at the site indicate the use of advanced metallurgy long before it was officially developed? Could the strange energy readings detected in some of these anomalies suggest a form of lost technology, one that harnessed natural energies in ways we don't yet understand? If such a civilization existed, who were they and why did they vanish? A mystery that challenges everything we know. The deep Earth structure discovered 3,000 feet underground is only the latest in a series of mysteries hidden beneath the surface of our planet. Whether it's the unexplained artifacts at Vredefort, the rumored moonshaft, or the Yonaguni monument, one thing is clear. There are still lost chapters of history waiting to be uncovered. Could this be the discovery that finally proves that an ancient civilization, one far older and more advanced than we ever thought possible, once walked the Earth? As scientists and explorers continue their investigation, we may be on the verge of uncovering one of the greatest secrets of our past. Throughout history, cultures across the world have told stories of vast underground realms, hidden cities, and enigmatic tunnels that stretch deep beneath the surface of the Earth. These myths are not just isolated folklore. They share striking similarities, hinting at the possibility that ancient people may have known far more about what lies beneath than we assume. Could these myths be more than just stories? Do they point to a forgotten chapter of human history where civilizations may have thrived, deep underground? Legends of underground worlds, Agartha and Shambhala. Mythical cities. Beneath the Earth, one of the most enduring legends of the inner Earth is that of Agartha, a supposed hidden civilization located deep beneath the surface. According to ancient Buddhist and Hindu traditions, Agartha is said to be a vast, highly advanced subterranean city, filled with enlightened beings possessing knowledge far beyond what we understand. It is often linked with Shambhala, a mythical kingdom described in Tibetan Buddhist texts as a hidden paradise of wisdom and spiritual enlightenment. Some accounts claim that Agartha is connected to the surface by an extensive network of tunnels, which can be accessed through hidden entrances at the poles, the Himalayas, or even deep within South American jungles. Could these myths be echoes of a real lost civilization that once flourished underground? Native American stories of ancestors emerging from the underworld. Many Native American tribes share oral traditions about emerging from underground realms, a strikingly consistent theme across different cultures. The Hopi people believe their ancestors were led by mysterious beings called the Ant People to a safe underground world before a great catastrophe struck the surface. When it was safe to return, they emerged to rebuild civilization. The Zuni. People also tell of emerging from an underground land, guided by spirits who helped them reach the surface world. The Mandan tribe describes an earlier time when their ancestors lived beneath the earth, only to come above ground when they were ready. Are these myths symbolic? Or could they describe real events, perhaps migrations through ancient subterranean tunnels during times of climate shifts, disasters, or even wars? Hindu and Buddhist traditions of underground realms of wisdom beyond Agartha and Shambhala. Hindu and Buddhist texts describe underground cities filled with divine knowledge. Hindu epics like the Mahabharata mention Nagaloka, an underground world inhabited by the Nagas, serpentine beings with great wisdom and power. In Buddhist traditions, monks and mystics speak of hidden caves and tunnels leading to enlightened realms where sacred texts and ancient teachings are preserved. Legends from India suggest that some temples and monasteries were built over secret underground chambers, which some believe might still exist today, housing forgotten texts or even artifacts from lost civilizations. Could these stories suggest the real existence of underground repositories of knowledge? If so, what could be buried there waiting to be rediscovered? Ancient tunnels and hidden networks. Are there vast, interconnected tunnels deep beneath the earth? One of the most intriguing aspects of these myths is the persistent mention of tunnels, not just isolated caves, but vast, interconnected passageways, spanning entire continents. Mysterious underground tunnels found worldwide Turkey, Derinkuyu, a massive multi-level underground city that could house over 20,000 people. Could it have been part of a much larger underground network? Ecuador, the Tayos Caves. These enormous caverns contain mysterious rectangular tunnels that some believe are artificially carved. Were they part of an ancient underground passage system? Europe, the Erdstall tunnels. In Austria and Germany, researchers have found hundreds of small carved tunnels dating back thousands of years. Their purpose is unknown. Were they refugees, trade routes, or something more? If tunnels like these exist around the world, could they have once linked underground civilizations, or even served as escape routes during catastrophic events? A hidden history, waiting to be uncovered. The myths of underground worlds are eerily consistent across different cultures, spanning continents and civilizations that supposedly had no contact with each other. From Agartha to Native American emergent stories, from Hindu and Buddhist underground realms to the real tunnels beneath our feet, these legends may not be just symbolic tales, but whispers of a forgotten past. As we continue exploring the depths of the earth, we may one day uncover the truth behind these ancient myths, and perhaps even find evidence of a lost civilization buried deep below. The idea that groundbreaking archaeological finds could be deliberately suppressed might sound like a conspiracy theory, but history has shown that not all discoveries fit neatly into established historical narratives. From hidden underground structures to anomalies dismissed by mainstream science, why do some finds remain largely unknown to the public? Could it be that the implications are simply too disruptive? Why haven't we heard more about these discoveries? Despite the potential significance of deep underground structures and lost civilizations, many of these discoveries never make headlines. Why? Academic skepticism versus conspiracy theories. The mainstream historical and scientific communities often dismiss radical discoveries that challenge accepted timelines. Academics rely on peer-reviewed research, which can be slow and resistant to theories that contradict long-established knowledge. Some alternative researchers claim that the academic establishment deliberately ignores evidence that doesn't fit conventional history. For example, the Great Sphinx water erosion theory, which suggests the Sphinx could be far older than mainstream Egyptologists claim, was met with fierce opposition, despite geological evidence supporting it. The Tayos Caves in Ecuador, rumored to hold evidence of a lost civilization, were largely dismissed, even after astronaut Neil Armstrong took part in an expedition to explore them. Could similar resistance be at play with underground anomalies? Cases where discoveries were allegedly suppressed or ignored. There have been numerous cases where potentially history-changing finds were ignored, dismissed, or even actively covered. Up Chapter 1. The Smithsonian cover-up allegations. Some researchers claim that the Smithsonian Institution has a history of hiding or destroying artifacts that challenge mainstream history. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, reports surfaced of giant skeletons being found in North America, only for them to mysteriously disappear after being turned over to museums. Could similar suppression be happening with underground structures that don't fit accepted history? 2. The Bucegi Mountains discovery, Romania, a hidden chamber? In 2003, reports surfaced that a massive underground complex was found in Romania's Bucegi Mountains. Allegedly, it contained giant rooms, an advanced holographic library, and evidence of an unknown civilization. Some accounts suggest governments and intelligence agencies intervened to keep the discovery secret. Mainstream sources dismiss this as fiction, but could there be a kernel of truth? 3. The Mexican pyramid chamber that was sealed off in 2017, researchers discovered a hidden chamber beneath the Pyramid of the Moon in Teotihuacan. Ground-penetrating radar revealed a vast tunnel leading to an unknown underground structure. Despite this, very little has been publicly revealed since. Was it just a natural formation, or was something found that we weren't meant to know? What mainstream science says. While some claim these underground discoveries are deliberately covered up, mainstream science offers alternative explanations for many of these anomalies. Geologists' explanations for underground anomalies, any. Deep earth formations are naturally occurring, formed by geological processes over millions of years. Massive underground voids could be the result of lava tubes, collapsed caverns, or erosion rather than lost civilizations. Unusual mineral formations or seismic reflections could create the illusion of artificial structures on scans. For example, the Yonaguni Monument in Japan, which some believe is a sunken city, is considered by most geologists to be a natural rock formation shaped by ocean currents. The Vredefort crater in South Africa, which has unusual deep earth formations, was caused by a massive meteorite impact, not artificial structures. Could seismic activity or shifting continents explain the structure? Some underground anomalies may not be ancient at all. Instead, they could be caused by plate tectonics shifting ancient structures deeper underground over thousands of years. Seismic activity creating voids and fractures that resemble artificial structures. Magma movement leaving behind hollow pockets that later fill with unusual mineral deposits. Could the truth be somewhere in between? The battle between mainstream science and alternative researchers often creates a polarized debate. On one hand, established scientists seek evidence-based explanations, relying on geology, carbon dating, and historical context. On the other hand, those who believe in lost civilizations and cover-ups point to ignored discoveries, legends, and suppressed reports. Could it be that both sides have pieces of the truth? Is it possible that some underground structures truly are remnants of lost civilizations, but that their implications are too radical for the mainstream to fully embrace? As technology advances and more ground-penetrating radar and deep earth exploration take place, we may soon find answers or uncover even more questions. Conclusion and final thoughts. We've explored the deepest mysteries of this underground structure, from seismic scans revealing massive hidden chambers to theories of lost civilizations and ancient advanced knowledge. Could this truly be the greatest lost structure in human history, buried beneath the earth for thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of years? On one side, mainstream scientists argue that geological forces could explain these strange formations. On the other, alternative researchers point to impossible engineering, ancient myths, and suppressed discoveries as evidence of something far greater. The truth? We may never know for sure, but discoveries like this challenge everything we thought we knew about history. What do you think? Could this be the remains of an ancient lost civilization? Is there more to Earth's history than we've been told? Or is this just another natural anomaly, waiting to be explained? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you love exploring the lost chapters of history, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because there's always more to uncover.